Hey, 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 little something good. All that's your boy. You dig? Let's say what? I'm gonna whiz it. Hola. Yeah, yeah. Come on. Peace out. Hey. 91. We in the south side, go down. Hey. Go down. Hey, 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 hey. We in the go down. Go down. So we in the go down. We in the go down.
Southeast to Northeast DC. What it do? Underground shit, DC, baby. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh,
So the web, baby. Hey, no, the Carter's youngin'.
what it do? Nobody. What? We don't hurt nobody. Hurt nobody.
41. What my 41 does, say what? 41 does. Huh? Yeah. Hold on.
Bam, 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 bam. Tell you what, one thing about go-go, we have now reached around the world, from Canada to Germany, Ghana, Vietnam, Bahamas, United Kingdom, South Africa, Netherlands, Puerto Rico, Nigeria, Kenya, Australia, Jamaica, Haiti, shout out to Haiti too, France, Barbados, India, Brazil, Trinidad, Israel, Romania. We appreciate Bahamas. We appreciate everybody that take their time out around the world to download and stream the Third Perspective podcast. We had 20,000 down plays worldwide. So we appreciate everybody that take the time out under palm trees, in the woods, trailer parks, wherever you at. We appreciate you for downloading our podcast and streaming it worldwide. You know what I'm saying, dog? It is I. You tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I'm your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Brad B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the right of me, as usual, my podcast partner, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, at this point in time, it's clear. Around the world, everybody know that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Now, Jay, we're not going to forget about them tubbins. We're not going to do that. We're not going to forget about those tubbins, baby. Talk to me, talk to us. The Third Perspective Podcast, baby. What's going on, player? Talk to me.
What's going on?
What you got going on there, player?
Everything is starting to stack up better, you know. Starting to get slowly but surely getting shit together, you know what I'm saying? My next step, I'm thinking about getting the motherfucking house.
Oh shit.
Thinking about getting the house.
The man said, fuck this, dude. I'm getting in his house.
Yeah, we grew up in motherfucking projects and motherfucking apartments. It's time to take another level up. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, something I found out, right? You can have all the cash you want, but if your credit fucked up, bro,
yeah, you can't get
you
shit.
Ain't getting shit. You're nothing.
But
I tried to get a motherfucking house 2 years ago. I had all the cash they needed. Everybody kept telling me, you shit gotta be selling. What the fuck you talking about? Here, nigga, the money is here, motherfucker. What's wrong with you? Give me the house.
See, here's the thing, though. You gotta go take them. You gotta take the steps, like first time home buyers club.
Oh, I ain't got no time for that, bro. The bread here.
See,
See, my problem is I'm from the old school. Like the cash in the hand is worth more than a bush.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about some credit and shit, I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about, bro? The money is in my hand, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But now, your shit gotta be what, 700 or some bullshit before you can move anything.
Right. So it's a meme. It's a meme that I seen, right?
A meme?
Right.
Bad news when you seeing memes and shit, bro.
But it's funny as shit. They want motherfucker. Okay. This is the meme right here. It said landlords in 2005. All you need is first month rent, $500, and a deposit of $250. Landlords in 2015, all you need is the first month, $850 for last, $850 for deposit, $850. Landlords in 2023. This is where it gets get fucked up, you know what I'm saying? All you need is 3 times the rent, first $1,900 last month rent, $1,900 deposit, $1,900 credit score 750 or higher, no evictions in the last 12 years, no pets.
Damn, 12 years.
No pets, no off-street parking, no backyard, no utilities included, late fees are $50, application fees are $65, non-refundable, and maybe a third day job. Blood of your firstborn and some fruit snacks. You gotta have all that.
That's what I said, yeah. Like you can have all the money you want in your hand, like strippers and me, dope dealers and shit. It's like you got tons of money, but it's like motherfuckers still looking at your credit. Like, bruh, don't you see this bread in your fucking hand? What's wrong with you? But nope, you can't get no houses like that, bro. I'm trying to tell you in there.
No, you gotta do some extra precautions and this and that and this and that.
That credit shit is fucking scam, bro. You can motherfucking like, bro. Like I stopped fucking with that shit though. But 2 years ago, when I started getting into the credit shit, because I was trying to look for a house, like I said, 2 years ago, I was looking for a house, and they kept telling me my credit was too low, but I had the bread. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing me off with that. So this is my first time being known that you gotta have some credit shit, right? So I'm looking this shit up. I started doing my credit shit. I started paying off bullshit, right? Then you wake up the next day, the shit dropped 30 points. I'm like, what the fuck you just do? I just clean everything up, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's like the shit, I don't know, it's almost like a scam, bro. I don't know. But you could do all that. Your shit will be up somewhere like 680, right? And then you wake up the next morning and the joint be back to 5 some shit. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying, dog? You ain't even did anything yet. You know?
Your money. See, the thing about the credit, they do a credit check, right? And your points drop off that by itself.
And then when another thing, when you like look for credit cards and shit like that, or apartments and shit like that,
Relatives will tell you
that
not
shit,
to get
look at your shit.
relatives will tell you offhand, if you just got a credit card and it's under a year, you might as well just be sitting for a minute. They want you to get a credit card, but later on down the road, when they do your check, it's gonna be like, you know, some shit basically. But
Yeah, your credit gotta be some shit right now. Like in this 2020, going into 24 and beyond, you gotta have credit. Like not credit itself, but you gotta have like your credit score gotta be, bro. If your credit score is not in the 700s, you wasting your time doing anything, getting a car, getting a house, anything, bro.
yeah, you
Like,
can get a Lamborghini with a 700 credit
if you
score.
get a fucking 700 credit score, your money is irrelevant at this point. That's one
Right.
thing that black culture got to learn, that some of this stuff, like this stuff right here, we live off money. You know what I'm saying? Our culture live off the next paycheck, the next this, the next come up. You know what I'm saying? It's like
And this
we
is-
need the money.
and this is when
And white people live off credit.
and this is what that's when it becomes biased, because like I heard like a story, right? It's an interracial couple. The people came in there to appraise their house, and let's say, I don't know the numbers, but let's say the house was worth fucking 175,000, right?
Mhm.
Because that person saw that black woman in that living with that white guy, right?
Mhm.
So they did the research, right? And they whitewashed the house, make it look like, you know, what, you know, regular white people was in it. And then they reappraised it, and it's like they reappraised it for like $350 or $400,000. So it comes biased. The housing market is biased in some, in you know, in language terms, in some aspects of some states, I would have to say, because you can sit there and say you want a house all together, all you want. Your credit score could be good, but they give you a little bit of a runaround because of your racial aspect.
If you could be broke as fuck, no money in the bank account. If your shit is 700, you can get a lot of shit, bro.
You can.
You can walk on the car lot with no fucking bread. If your shit is 700, you can drive off.
You can, but
And you're a broke piece of shit.
But that depends though. It seriously depends on everything, because that's like when we used to go to school and we take the ACT, right? Just putting your name alone will give you points, and the other thing is you put the racial thing on there, you know, black, you know, white, island, whatever.
True.
And it changes things a little bit.
All I'm saying,
all I'm
the
saying,
odds it gets worse because you black
right? The
or
odds
Hispanic. I get that.
the odds is a little bit stacked against you, but
Then on top of that, but I'm trying to tell you, I don't care if you black or Hispanic or not.
that
If
like
your
I said, it
credit
depends.
is 700 and above, you can get what you want.
You
I'm
can't.
trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Work on
you
your
can't.
credit, black people. Period. That's something that black culture just not into. We're not into free money other than motherfucking food stamps. You feel me? And white people use the system itself. They don't use just food stamps. They use credit cards and credit and all that shit in the system. And we don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if white culture teach that in schools. I doubt it. But I think in black schools, well, I don't want to call them black schools, like in black neighborhoods and black cultures, the schools there should teach the way to invest in yourself, you know what I'm saying, as a black man, right? And that would start with credit.
But as black kids
Or
or
a woman.
teenagers coming up, they have to want to intake that information. Some people, these kids, they young, they young, they just want to
True.
do this, want to do that. But like certain rappers out there, like I'm gonna put Ye for example, right? Got a house out Montana, was Wyoming,
Somewhere out in West Bubble fuck some fucking
in
way.
Wyoming, right? Which is dirt cheap, but he got a house out there, he living out there, but then he doing all types of frugal stuff, like money saving stuff. So it's like how like it was just, I ain't gonna lie, it's just smart. But then remember when they had the divorce and then he bought the house across the street from Kim and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
But it's smart though. It's real smart when you think about it. Like when you can have a property at a place and it's cheap, I would just either sell it for profit, like everybody else do, like gentrifiers do, or rent it out and have like income that's just keep coming in for every month.
I don't know. Like most rich people, right? Like in the music industry or acting or some shit, they get these houses just in West Bubble fuck for real, like Alabama some fucking way, or out in motherfucking Atlanta somewhere in the woods some fucking way, and build some big ass motherfucking mansions some fucking way in the middle of nowhere where you can barely get signals or any type of shit. Nobody there. You know what I'm saying? But if you see them on Instagram, that shit looks sweet. You got big ass house, you know what I'm saying? The pool, all that good shit. But you don't know, once you walk out, it's nothing there. You're in the middle of no fucking way and shit. Like, what the fuck?
And if you do walk out and it's in a certain neighborhood, it might have a rope waiting for you.
That's another thing. Bruh, do you know? I mean, this is not the podcast for that. Check out Hillview Politics each and every Tuesday night. We can get in deep, detailed dive in politics. But do you know it's sundown states, right?
Yeah, it still exists.
That still exists in America, right? Do you know that it's still sundown states in Maryland?
Yeah,
Can you name a state in Maryland that's a sundown state?
a city.
Now, anybody that don't know what sundown states are, right? That is a law in the states and counties that if you black, the sun is down, your ass should not be in the fucking streets. That anything can happen to you from this point on. You feel me? Now, most black people don't know about sundown states. They can actually be living in some sundown states and don't even fucking know it. They go to the liquor store, they go to the grocery store, they go to the fucking gas station, 11, 12 o'clock at night, not knowing they in a sundown state.
Mm-hmm.
Now, sundown states, again, is for if you black, these are the laws. You gotta remember, we are a culture that's coming from slavery, right? That's a long way to go, right? So it's still some states that have laws on the books. That means if you black, if the sun is down, literally, your black ass should not be in sight. If you are, KKK, the
Police.
skinheads, whoever feel like hanging, whoever feel like beating the tar shit out of your black ass, guess what? I can't see them getting locked up for doing that in a sundown state.
Right. Which reminds me, remember when the riots and stuff happened?
Yeah.
I know we can't get too deep with this shit. Remember, like, stories was popping up a little bit about this person was hanged, that person was
True.
hanged, and they ain't saying nothing about it no more. It's just, oh, it was a person that was hung on the tree right here.
Yeah. I mean, most people that live in these states don't even know this. Like Maryland, Silver Springs. If you living in Silver Springs in Maryland, that's a sundown's fucking state. Literally, it's sundown. Now, me personally, now this is my other podcast. This is a political podcast, Hoodview Politics, where we gonna go into Silver Spring councilmen, senators, whoever the fuck out there that's still letting this go, right? Because this shouldn't exist in America, period.
So
Now, Alabama, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Some of this shit might still be there. I expect it to be there, you know what I'm saying? But fuck no in Maryland. Silver Springs, fuck no. There's too many black and Latinos there.
and see the other thing is that, you know, the anti-lynch laws still haven't been passed, right?
I think it did, though.
Remember, it went to something and then they flipped the paper over.
I'm not sure.
And set it to the side. I think that's what they did.
I'm not sure.
But that's when the anti-lynch thing go on. But ain't no point in having an anti-lynch law if you still got sundown states. Place.
Sundown. Jeez.
It defeats the purpose of having an anti-lynch law if you got sundown places.
It means it literally means they can do what you want with you when the sun is fucking down.
It's just they can't hang you.
Literally, a police officer can then
I'm
some of
saying
this shit they can get old. They can get away with.
I'm saying if the anti-lynch bill was there, you still have the sundown there. So there's no point in having an anti-lynch bill if you still got the sundown.
Exactly.
Is what I'm
So
saying.
most of these states,
They just can't hang you.
there's some states in motherfucking New York that's still sundown states. Maryland still sundown states. You got to get to know where you fuck you at. I guarantee you, if you're in motherfucking New York right now, if you look up your state and see if you're a sundown state, you'll fuck around be one. You feel me? You're not gonna be a sundown state, the Bronx, right?
Not the urban place.
None of those joints. But check your shit out if you live in New York and you're not the Bronx. You know what I'm saying, dog? You're not Manhattan. Guarantee you, you might fuck around be a fucking sundown state, bro.
Or statistic.
It is some crazy shit, bro. But that is for Hoodview Politics. You catch it early Tuesday night on Twitter, wherever you at. HVP. You know what I'm saying? That's another podcast for strictly politics, right? But now, I listen to motherfucking Bone faithfully, right?
I do too.
I've been listening to Bone. I haven't stopped since I started back in the day, right? Bone, Thugs, and Harmony is my shit. It gets me in the mood. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the gym, you know what I'm saying? Anything I'm doing, Bone, Thugs, and Harmony is my shit. Right? I always fuck with all those motherfuckers that rap because they had a different style of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me. I like different styles. I like motherfuckers like they can rap, bust a rhymes. They can rap some shit that you can't stand there and do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just like that shit. Bone was the shit. They had their own style, just like Dawes Effects. Had their own style of rapping. You know what I'm saying? I can remember because I always followed. First of all, my favorite rapper is Ice Cube, right? Not person, but rapper, right? But in the beginning of the joint, him and Easy, I followed NWA faithfully. Anything they did, period. And as following Eazy-E, I remember when he met them, right? He had Krayzie Bone freestyle for him, right? And this was a freestyle on air, but it was a freestyle that he told him on the phone, right? So Eazy-E was like, listen to the nigga on the phone rap, right? Eazy-E was always looking for talent. I always fuck with Eazy-E back in the day. People don't really know Eazy-E was really proactive in the rap game. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was always looking for somebody new, somebody different, right? And he always looked for people that was literally hood.
Remember when they first started off, it was Bone Enterprises.
Bone Enterprise.
That's when they was like real teenage, like 15, 16, 17 and shit.
I know. But I can remember the motherfucker because you remember BT and all these shows used to have them always early rappers back in the day on screen. You know what I'm saying?
And they used to have the people that interview them
Rap City and shit like
not
that.
going to the studio to interview them, going to the hood.
Actually, to where they live. Exactly, bro. It was
In the
shit.
background, be shooting going on. They say,
I wish they
"Hey,
could-
how you feel about that?"
I'm mad they don't do that today where they don't go into the rappers to their life. They actually went in Ice Cube living room, bro. When he was first starting with NWA, they was actually in his bedroom. And they was playing Atari.
Atari.
They was literally playing Atari, bro, while they was interviewing him. You know what I'm saying? That is about as hood as you can get. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like today you don't have the inside view of a rapper no more. Like you don't have the interview of a beginning rapper as they beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because Ice Cube was in his living room, his mother living room. You feel me?
It's just now. It's just they come out of the middle of nowhere. Like, hey, where the fuck you come from? Where the fuck you come from? Where the fuck you come from? Like they just come out.
They just pop up, yeah. And you don't, I don't know, man. I just think back in the day, like Rap City and Pump It Up. You don't remember Pump It Up?
Yeah, Rap City, Pump It Up.
When they used to interview these rappers head on, then play their video, then bring them back.
Yo and TV raps.
Bring them back and
All
ask
them
them about
jokes.
this video. You know what I'm saying? The shit was in depth of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was like rapping in depth. Like, you don't got that no more. It's just like people pop up out of the blue with red, green, blue hair. You're like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is happening here? You know what I'm saying? You don't catch the interview live raw. Like, Pump It Up was interviewing Dr. Dre at the time, right? And shit blew up. He almost smacked the bitch or some shit, right? Right there. Because she asked him some questions he didn't want to ask at the time, right? You know what I'm saying? That's that we missing that now. You know what I'm saying? We missing that in rap where everything is canned. Like they go
Everything
to somewhere
was organic.
They go on some fucking platform that's canned now. It's like it ain't nowhere for rappers to go like the basement and force these niggas to freestyle. You feel me? Live on air, freestyle, motherfucker. In the basement. Here we go. Hit a beat. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't get Blueface in that situation these days because that'd be a disaster. It's like there's no rappers you can stick. Hey, nigga, hit a beat. We in the basement. Go. You know what I'm saying? It's like ain't no rappers today that they gonna look stupid.
It's very, very extremely few rappers. It's like a hand.
It is terrible.
Like a very small handful of rappers that can go.
You can interview them,
you know,
and then take them in the booth as you interview them and say, "Go with this beat." That ain't happening today. It's not a show that's doing that. All the shows held rappers to the fire back in there. You can't. If anything, you can admit they held their ass to the fire, bro. They went through a gauntlet of things before they was even famous. You know what I'm saying, dog? They went through a lot of shit, bro. Like you're not even proving you can rap today. You know what I'm saying? Before you famous, you can't rap. Snitch 9, bitch ass. Can't rap. You feel me? You becoming famous before anybody knows you can rap yet. You just famous motherfucker now. This shit is stupid.
You ain't so famous no more.
But yeah, I don't know. That's the age now. But Bone, right? Crazy Bone. They say the man coughed up blood. He in intensive care. You know that, right?
Yeah, he in intensive care fighting for his life. He on a breathing machine too.
Damn.
He got a machine that's breathing for him.
I didn't know that.
Coughing up blood. He got a machine that's breathing for him. Can't breathe on his own. They say he developed some nodes in his lungs that are kind of irregular. The nose, if you have nose in your lungs, it's normal. But if they like real big outside of 10 centimeters, then you get in trouble.
That's true.
And it developed blood clots. It's basically what's going on now.
Yeah, it said the outlets reports the rapper underwent a CAT scan with analysts showing that leaking arteries presented in his lungs. The entertainer Nay Anthony Henderson better known as Krayzie Bone. He went to emergency surgery and to try to halt the bleeding in his arteries. Now, right now he had bleeding in his arteries that's in his lungs, which is not a good thing. Henderson is 50 years old, right? Now, to me, this comes from smoking, right? I lost my anybody know I lost my father a couple of months ago. I still ain't got over that shit, man. That shit's tough. But he was a constant smoker. He smoked 2 packs of cigarettes a day since I've been alive, right? And the doctors told it in his lungs. You know what I'm saying? He had to stop smoking to for his lungs to heal. You know what I'm saying? And we did so many things to try to get him to stop smoking, but that's tough. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's where it comes from. The inflammation of in his lungs, it comes from smoking. You know what I'm saying? Or for tons and tons of years. You know, and sometimes when you cough that up, it can take you. I lost my father the same way, where the blood he coughing up out his lungs, choking him. You know what I'm saying? It's taking his breath, his wind away. You know what I'm saying? That's why he went to surgery. See, the difference between him and my father was we didn't get to my father in time. You feel me? They got to him in time where they can catch him and try to keep him alive. You know what I'm saying? Where it's the same thing though. It's tough, man. Our condolences go out to him and his family because I listen to everything they rapped and shit. I fuck with Bone Thugs and Harmony. That was my shit. You know what I'm saying? So anybody like that, definitely go out to him for sure. From the Third Perspective podcast for sure.
Damn, man. They was just on Versus a couple years ago.
Yeah, they was too.
They was on there. Gangsta Boo was on there. Remember, she died from an overdose.
Hell yeah. Gangsta Boo. They that was wild. Shit with Gangsta Boo too. Damn, that's fucked up. LeBron James tweeted some stuff out. Kid Capri tweeted some prayers out too. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. The most, and LeBron come from Cleveland, so I know he grew up knowing about Bones off the break. You know what I'm saying? So 95, everybody don't know the 95 album, Eternal, was my shit. I still play that joint today. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most, that right there is one of the best group albums in hip hop history, period. Bone Thugs Internal joint. You can't, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That thing is one of the shits.
Right.
Each 90, 90, 99. That was my shit, bro. Shouts out to Bone, though.
Oh, before we move on, I don't appreciate the people that be sending, little shit on Instagram talking about, oh, I guess he hit the crossroads and stupid shit like that. Yeah, people been insensitive, saying some wild shit, and this young people because they don't know who Bone is. They know who Migo is. They know who's another group that's out. I don't even know who else is out there, but they talking about some he hit the crossroads and all this other stuff. Oh, he's standing at the crossroads and oh he looking at the cross, all that stupid shit. Like that's wild as shit though, man. At the end of the day, these are people. Don't be tweeting stupid shit like that out. Just because you don't know and you too young to know, these people are pioneers. They started the root of this shit. The rap that y'all know today, pretty much. It's just they use their regular voices. It's just you don't know, you understand what they saying, when they talk or rap, but that auto tune and the fast rapping stuff, which y'all, dealing with today is just, we don't know. But
It's auto tunes.
Just don't be sitting there talking about, oh, he looking at the crossroads and all that other shit. That's been fucked up. Being a piece of shit after that. At the end of the day, this is a person live that's fighting.
That's true.
I've been seeing Instagram posts and tweet posts. People making fun of it. It's not
I
really
don't
fun.
know. I had this conversation early this week, right? We had a debate. If you was here, famous person was to come in your vicinity, right? Do you ignore that person or engage with the person, right? So I know it's not a lot of women that can stand around and let Nicki Minaj or Beyonce walk in the room and they don't say nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? But men look at things a little different, right? We're not running around trying to look like we sucking the nigga asshole because they famous, right? But it gotta be a line where you gotta give acknowledgement to a motherfucker that literally did something. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't not acknowledge that. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, we did have a debate about that. um, it was about, if a person come in and you get starstruck and you start, being, being all over them and shit like that. Me personally, I done seen some stars, walk around. One thing I do is say, "Hey, what's going on?" Hi. Sometimes they ask for a picture, sometimes they don't. You know,
but my thing
they
is
living a regular life at this point.
for
If they
example,
walking around, like let's say, well, go ahead.
Crazy Bump, right? He's not one of my favorite rappers ever, right? But if he was coming in my vicinity, I would acknowledge that I fucks with your raps, bruh. I fucks with the songs you made. I'm not gonna just let you. I'm gonna give you an acknowledgement that you got skills, bro. Whatever the shit you trying to do, the shit you doing, you good at it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and try to act like I'm so motherfucking hard that I can't talk to this nigga just because he's famous. I don't want to act like I'm. Nah, it's a line between sucking a nigga asshole, right, and just acknowledging that you got skills on what you doing in your life, right? You can't be Walter Payton leading the league, leading the whole motherfucking NFL in rushing. You walk in the motherfucking in your vicinity and you don't say, "Hey, dog, you're a good ass running back, bro." In the NFL, you feel me? It's like you just can't ignore people. Now I can understand you're not gonna slob all on motherfucker, right? I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it comes a point, right? Like when I used to rap, I used to get around people and I didn't give a fuck about them because I didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know who they were, right? But it's a certain situation. If you know them, if I wasn't running the motherfucking Patty LaBelle while I was rapping this shit, hell yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh, y'all, you can sing like shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let her get out of my motherfucking sight without letting her know she good at what she do. You know what I'm saying? And I pay for it sometimes. I can't let that slide. Like, that's not riding her dick. That's letting her know she good at that shit. She worked hard. She sing every fucking day to try to be good. And I'm letting her know, goddamn, you good at that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You've been real good at that. Now I'm not running on it talking, hey, write your name on my stomach and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, write your name here so I can tattoo it. All this bullshit. I'm not doing that. But I am going to acknowledge that you were good. Like Ice Cube. I do not fuck with Ice Cube today as a person, right? But I do still believe he the best rapper who ever lived, right? So if you walk in my vicinity, now I'm going to have two things to say to him. One is, bruh, you good at motherfucking rapping and making movies. I like them. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now, I got an issue with you with this politics problem. Now we got two people here. I get that. But you got to acknowledge, motherfuckers, that one thing, I pay for a lot of IQ shit. I made sure I paid for it, right? So I'm not going to let him be in my vicinity and don't acknowledge that he got skills, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sweat him. I'm not going to ride his dick on no bullshit, right? But I ain't going to acknowledge Friday is one of my favorite movies, bro. Friday 1, 2, and 3.
Me,
what's wrong with you?
Me, I'm on this part. Like, okay, there are a lot of rappers that I've bought albums for. Like, I was just a rap. I was just a rap fanatic. Like, I like songs, just period.
That's true. Me too.
So, me, I I don't really have a favorite rapper, but I do like a lot of fucking songs. I do like a lot of songs, and I like a lot of albums. But some people you have to question when I pay for your album. Not saying what you gonna give back to me per se, but what are you doing when I'm paying for? Like I'm paying. That's like paying taxes. You're paying taxes for what? The street to get fixed. For something that
Pick that
beneficial.
trash up.
Pick the trash up. Shit that's
Lock a motherfucker up that's trying to rob me.
that is beneficial. What are you doing with the money that I have bought your album from for? With my entertainment, what are you doing with that giving back? Because you can always have a write-off, right? But there's a lot of rappers, they buy cars, they buy houses, don't do nothing for me, or don't do nothing to show that you care about your fans. Um, that's basically what it is. What are you showing to care about your fans? Beyonce left Metro open to have people to go back home safely from her concert. I commend her for that. People that come from communities, what are you doing to help out? Like Chance the Rapper, for example. He donated $1 million for the school system some time back. He ain't had to do that. But he knows that he from Chicago and he knows that the school system needs some improvement. See what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it. Where it's certain people, certain rappers and famous people that go out their way to do more than what's asked of them. You know what I'm saying?
Lil Wayne, Hurricane Katrina came. He helped out. Well, he donated the money. What they did with the money, that's the government down their business. But he did donate money. A couple rappers donated money down in Hurricane Katrina years ago. They didn't do too much, They just built up downtown and let that be it. That's what I seen out of that. But they did do something to do something for their fans. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Even though it wasn't used properly, but they did do something. There's people that donated money for the Flint water crisis. What they did with that, who knows? The Mississippi water, who knows about that? It's just at least they tried. You know what I'm saying? That I give them that. But what the state do with the money, that's their business. You know what I'm saying? You donate the HBCUs doing whatever they want to do with the money, that's their business. The people did try. Like a week ago, I don't know if you heard about this. You heard about The Rock and Oprah was on camera and they said donate money. I forgot what cause it was, but they said donate money. And people gave them the hellified biggest backlash you could get. Y'all rich, why don't y'all donate? Is what they got. You know what I'm saying? That's what they got basically. So it's like maybe they did donate. Maybe they need extra contribution. You know what I'm saying? They have a lifestyle they have to maintain. They have to stay up with the Joneses basically with their own funds because shit ain't getting lower. It's getting higher. And for you to want to buy that Lambo, but you don't want to rent it, you want to buy it and it's yours. Yeah, you donate. Yeah, they could donate, but they're going to get that money back. That's true. But they ain't going to get it back now. They're going to get it back later. So, it's a slippery slope. But these albums, like I've seen a video with Snoop Dogg, right? And he said about I think he talked about Michael Jackson album. and he was talking about units and points and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Like, you get a certain amount of points and units. You made a lot of money selling a lot of these albums, but you don't really see a lot of the money. The companies do.
Mhm.
And then this is where he said that they had a 7-year clause. After 7 years, you could remaster your album, and it's all yours. But outside of that, you get some funds from it. Then your tours would get you the money for real. But you go from there.
The tour and appearances, like club joints and all that shit.
Yeah, meet and greet shit like that. They pay, contribution pays, pay you sign an autograph, shit like that. But in the music industry, it's not as or the entertainment business, I should say, it's not as easy as you think it is. Like they just got over, they about to get over a strike, for the writer strike. So Hollywood be popping again because lately, if anybody ever noticed, not too many movies been popping out. Yeah, not too many big blockbuster movies been popping out. It's just like, a movie here, a movie there. Barbie.
Speaking of Bobby, right? Not Nicki Minaj, but motherfucking what's my girl name? Megan Stallion and Shawty made a motherfucking single, right? You heard that joint?
Bongo.
It's trash.
I didn't like. I told you it's a hit, but it's not a bigger hit than WAP.
This was trash though. I don't know what's gonna be a hit or not, but what I felt like it was just mediocre, right? But I knew it was gonna be a hit.
It was a big hit.
This shit here,
I ain't like this one.
I'm not feeling that. So her, Nicki Minaj, they get into it on Twitter, right? So have you heard about Nicki Minaj and her husband, bro?
Yeah, husband got clamped up for something. He got a violation or something like that.
Yeah, he violated parole.
Right.
Probation. And they accused, what's the name of them, of snitching? Cardi B and Future. Right?
Cardi B and Future.
Yeah. Was snitching on them, right? So Nicki Minaj did a Instagram the other night.
This is funny.
Yeah, it's just stupid, bro. She did an Instagram where, let me play the joint first. Then I'm gonna ask you what she was trying to accomplish with this shit.
We did we did all a lot of hits.
Same one?
We did only hits. That's all you got.
Okay. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Hold on. First of all, you got Nicki Minaj literally doing some type of podcast, bro. Why?
I don't know if it's a podcast, it's just on live.
Bro, this is some, bro. She got sound effects. Bro, this is a podcast type shit. Why? What are you doing this for?
On live on Instagram.
I just don't get what she's doing. And then it's so stupid where it's not even a structure of anything. They're not having a conversation. It's just her.
Ranting.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Just ranting and.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, you thought it was a game? The fuck you thought? Who the fuck you think you talking? Wait, hold on. Fuck you think you playing with, bitch? Fuck you think this is? What's good? What's good? Hold on. Let me get. The fuck is good? Baddest bitch in the mother. Baddest bitch in the motherfucking game. Who the fuck you?
See what I'm saying? Is it me?
Oh no, man.
It's like, what are you doing? I don't know. I'm confused.
I mean, that's her thing.
Hold on. Well, hold on. Let me get him. Hold on. Let me hit him with the tag. Hold the phone. Hold it. Just bring it back a little bit. Hold on. Move back a little bit. Let's see. Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh,
kick them feet
ooh.
up. Let them know.
Kick my feet up.
Let them know.
Oh, okay.
Let them know. Yeah, yeah. Queen
Oh,
shit.
who the fuck you thought this was, bitch?
Yeah.
Who the fuck you thought you was playing with, nigga?
Ooh.
Oh, you see how I just...
Ooh.
Now, is she talking to, what's her name?
Cardi?
Is she talking to Cardi B?
I don't know what's going on. Oh no. Is it Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi?
Wait, hold on. Y'all,
It's Cardi B.
I need to... Wait, hold...
But Cardi B and Meg
play
made the song
play
that she
some
said was
meaty
flop.
man, something bomba clap. Let's get it.
Oh yeah.
Come on, boo. Pop it off. You taking too long.
We need some dance hall to start it.
Yeah.
Start it.
Okay.
Before I become the motherfucker's worst nightmare. Nick. Yes, now.
Ooh.
You know this Nicki Minaj, right? What is he doing?
I don't even know. It's too much for me.
I'm confused, bruh. I don't get what she's doing.
Simmer.
Popping your shit.
In a rush.
It's probably I don't know if she's saying something without saying something.
I'm
I
on
don't know
here.
what it is.
Queen Radio is on right now. Go on my story. Because it's about to be a legendary Queen Radio.
What you think about that?
I don't know. She might be trying to say something without saying too much. So I don't know. Hey, look, I just don't know.
Me personally, I think I don't know what that was, bro.
It's
Like,
just,
I get what she 40 though. First, that shit she was doing, I don't know what she was talking to them, of course, saying who you fucking with, of course, right? But to show all the dudes in the studio, what was that for?
Mhm.
What they supposed to be your hitters or something?
what do they call it? Hype people, hype man.
She made a fool of herself. That was a disaster, bro.
I don't
Like
know.
that shit was
It sounds
hood
like-
as fuck.
It looked like she was saying something without saying it for real.
That was
That's
on
what
her
it looked like.
Instagram, so I don't know what that was, bro. I was confused.
But whatever it was, I know the Barbs don't really care, so they don't care what she do. Like it, like the Beehive, the Beehive, the Barbs. This is something else.
Oh,
The Savages,
who the fuck is that?
Savage. I don't know if the Savage. I don't know Rihanna's
Oh, Rihanna, folks.
folks, but they have their own little people, and they get online, and they see no wrong with what they do. They go rob the bank, shoot somebody in the head, come out. Oh, he shouldn't have ran up on him. What? He shouldn't have ran up on him. He shouldn't be robbing no damn bank.
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying. Like they see no wrong in with they fan base. They don't see no wrong with these people. So it is what it is. ain't trying to get drawn up into this shit because it's not really the real world. The real world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have a fan base, and my question to them is like, you got a fan base, right? I'm sure y'all got group chats and shit like that. Yeah. My thing is, why go so deep into it per se? Like what's going on here is what I'm saying. Like, why is it the way it is, with the fan base the way they are? It's not, it's like fantasy world to me, you know what I'm saying?
Fantasy world.
That's what I'm saying.
And we appreciate everybody, man, be tuning in, taking the time out to download our podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, where we get your podcasts at, Twitch, Twitter, subscribe to YouTube channel. We appreciate it a whole lot. T3P, Third Perspective Podcast, live 2 nights a week, 2 hours of podcast. We hitting it. We're going on our 4th year. You know what I'm saying, dog? 4th year podcast coming up for show. We appreciate everybody that's been on us with this journey we've been going through for show. You know what I'm saying, dog? But yeah, Shorty to do the talk show with the bitches, right? The joint Jeezy was fucking with.
Mm-hmm.
They getting divorced, right?
Yeah, I know.
It started to sound like she was cheating, bruh.
It's a lot of mixture of things
Now,
going on with this.
I get it that her culture and his culture, that's a tough mix, right? Sometimes it's not tough with the people that's in the relationship, right? It's tough bringing everybody else with it, like mothers, fathers, the families with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you two can get along, but your family's stuck in their cultures where that ain't flying with them, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand her father and her mother probably weren't feeling the Jeezy thing, right? They probably clashed on a lot of certain things, but they do normally. And black people it's not involved with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know he was sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm not getting involved with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was looking at him like, this our culture, though. Nah, motherfucker, I'm playing the game right now. Y'all go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's how that probably went. And eventually, it was like, but she cheated with, allegedly, she supposed to cheat with main man, Lopez. Remember this motherfucker that play on all the shows?
Oh, Mario Lopez.
Mario Lopez, bro.
From Saved by the Bell.
Ain't that some shit? Jeezy, first of all, if you lose a whore to Lopez, we gotta take your black card away, bro. It got to no discussion, Jeezy. If you lose this whore to Lopez, we're gonna have a discussion. We gotta either put you on probation with your black card. We have a discussion, bro. All right, that can't happen. Lopez?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a mixture of things.
I think it's the culture.
It's the culture, and then that came involved.
And Jeezy,
I'm
surprised he fucked with her, first of all.
Jeezy got his own thing. She got her own thing. They always clashing.
And you can't believe nothing she say, bro. She be lying at the table a lot. It's like, come on, man. Like, don't be dealing with this whore. She was a disguised whore. You know what I'm saying? You can't deal with disguised and whores. Remember, they played a clip with her saying that she wanted the black man on the side, right? I don't know if you remember that. They had a clip of her saying she preferred white men, but the black meat on the side or some bullshit, right? And then Shorty, my girl, Braxton, dug in her shit for saying that shit.
And then
Tamara Braxton.
Then they kicked her off the show.
Tamara Braxton, yeah. And then she started fucking with a white man. So, hey.
As the world turns.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get in her, but just saying that dumb shit, but then you gonna fuck with a white man. How that works, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that went. You know what I'm saying? Some crazy shit. But
as the world turns.
They divorcing though. Ain't that some shit? Quick as they got married, they getting divorced. To me, if you get married, how can you get divorced like a year and 2 years? How's that happening? Did you actually, when y'all got married, did y'all actually fuck with each other for real? How can that end in a year?
This is why, I mean,
the fuck?
Me personally, I want to get married one day, but I also sit there and say, do I really? It's like, do I really? I would do I want to be married one day, but do I really want to be married one day?
What make all right? What are the things that makes you feel like being married is a benefit?
If you work together as a team, not I'm team J or I'm team whoever, you gotta work as a team. That's first and foremost.
True.
Second of all, it has to be a trust factor. It has to be something that's drawn in the middle, the line in between the line in the sand. I'm with you because I'm with you because of you. If that other person, like, I'm with you because I just want a baby and roll out, or just want the baby, spouse support, and no prenup, all that shit. I mean, you have to sit there and be like, man, do I really want to do this?
Then
Like
again,
some, but in some scenarios, some people wait till 5 years to get married or 10.
true.
There's a reason for that. For some people, me personally, if I have to wait a long time to get married, that means I'm still trying to figure out the person before I get married. If it takes that long, because just because y'all together, y'all do get married, you might know the person, but you don't really know them. You don't really know what they what's the word I'm looking for? You don't know what their motive is when you get married. That's like when you have a kid. You don't know what the motive is until you have the kid. Because once you have the kid and the motive change, and there's some other shit like you on child support, you get money drained out of you, then that's the same thing with the marriage. You married with the kid, and you married with each other. Now, if you married with because of other beneficiary reasons, then y'all should not be getting married. Yo, y'all should not be having no kids.
You gotta ask motherfuckers like, what's his name? Anderson? Well, he got tweet. Once this shit over, he got paid what, 20,000 a motherfucking month
Then you got the Remy
to his
Ma.
wife. They getting this what's his name? Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he got paid 20,000 a month.
20 G's a month to his ex-wife. So do you want to be in that position?
That came out of the middle of nowhere. Like, when did you get divorced? When did y'all fight for this shit? How long did it took?
Man, that's a lot. 20 motherfucking G.
Then you
Right.
got the Pap and Remy Ma situation. I don't know about that. I don't think that's gonna be that. Cause yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh, she done moved on. Yeah, she fucking with somebody else. He gotta wake up to that.
I don't know about that.
Unless you gonna wait till she done. He done.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That's another one. The Ancho Cinco recently was on a podcast. I forgot who podcast. I think he was on Club Shay Shay, and he said his wife wanted to be I think he wanted to be a stay-at-home dad. She want him. The wife want him to go. The fiance want him to be a stay-at-home dad, but don't sign no prenup. He was like, "Shit, I want a prenup." He said, "I feel the same way what the other females do when they sign prenup." Said, "Shit, I want that."
Said prenup.
It's
That's
a
the thing,
lot.
man. Like,
It's a lot to marriage than what the eye can tell. You have to involve in your relationship before you even jump into something like that. You have to say, "Hey, look, I'm the lead. I'm leading us to greater pastures. We gonna follow me." But some people just get tired. Maybe they want to they want to have a different scenery of people, and that's, I'm afraid, is what's going on today. It's like a lot of people want a different scenery of people, and the right people, the right person could be out there for you. But then if you sit there and that person not exactly who is drawn up to be, it's just I don't know, man. It's just a rough pasture after that. But in my honesty, if you in a relationship and y'all have rough patches and that person still stick around through your ups and downs, that's the person you should just be with. Not if you jump off the horse and all that other shit and let that person be hanging.
You just, I don't know, man. You just gotta recognize. First of all, most people, you can't look at every individual as everything you want in a person, right?
Right.
That's the first thing. And then you just gotta find a friend. Like if somebody y'all connect and be friends a lot, beyond the fucking, right?
Mm.
If you can be friends with the person, real good friends with them, that's the relationship right there. Like, for example, a man will meet a motherfucker around the way, his friend or something, and be friends with that motherfucker for 20 years, right? He could do the same thing with a female, bro. If he connect and just be friends with them first. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. Like you gotta find a girl that, or whatever you do, man and shit, that want everything for you to be good, want your life to be good. They every day wake up, they want you to be happy. You feel me? And then, and somebody you can trust. And after that, all the money shit and lifestyles, all that shit come and go. Fuck that part. You need somebody that you can trust when you fucking lose your leg in a car accident, that motherfucker gonna be there to take care of your motherfucking ass, right? Motherfucker, if you start losing your senses and shit, that motherfucker gonna take care of you till you're done. Like, you need that type person, bro. Then everything else comes later. Fuck that.
That's funny you said that about a leg. There's a guy, I think he's suffering for ACLS, CLS, ACLS. That's when your body start deteriorating, your muscles and stuff, and you're confined into a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So I seen an article about a week or two ago, right? We met this. We were supposed to talk about this. You have a woman, right, who has an ex-husband who got ACLS, but then he's living with the current husband too, and they both taking care of him. I don't. It might sound strange, but I can't say that makes sense. I can't say that does make sense. But you really gotta be. You really gotta love a person for your ex-husband who is sick with ACLS for you to help your wife to take care of the ex-husband. That's I can't say that's strange and I can't say that's not. But in all honesty, if you the current husband and you really love that person, you will support any and everything she do. But I can't be like Adam 22, who got a wife getting dicked down by another nigga who getting cream pied.
You know?
That's the support I can't do.
But
because you look stupid.
It's one thing you'll never actually know. Nobody will actually know. You cannot get into the person mental and really know for a fact that they fuck with you, right?
You don't know their true colors.
Nobody actually know that the person really fuck with them.
Right. You don't know the true colors until shit really hits the fan.
Exactly. You need something to happen to let you know that. Now, in their situation with motherfucking Remy Ma, that happened. He showed his while she was locked up. That he didn't know that she didn't have that same type of you know what I'm saying, for him. You feel me? Where he would do anything for him, no matter what happens in the relationship. He was down for whatever, to go through whatever, right? She wasn't though. Because once she out, you move on to another dude. Like, how can you even do that? You feel me? Like, what are you doing?
See, the thing about that is a lot of people miss the point.
6 years in jail though.
A lot of people missed the part when Papoose came out with a video a few weeks ago or a month ago, I think, saying that my wife is cheating on me. And we said that on the show. People missed that part, but went straight to the part where the dude, they in the rap battle and he's saying that you cheated on me. People just now saying like, oh, how she gonna do that for 6 years? He been saying that. Y'all missed that part. Y'all missed that part. He had a video saying that his wife was cheating on him.
It's hard for me to look at her.
And then she's trying to clear that up. But I don't even.
It's just tough to look at her like, because to me, from the outside looking in, okay, he sat around for you for 6 years. Okay, now y'all getting married. Y'all trying to have babies. You know what I'm saying? They remember they did the fraternal, whatever the fuck they tried to do.
I think it's insemination.
Yeah. And then after all that, y'all been through all that. He sat around for 6 years. I don't know. Allegedly, he said he ain't fucked nobody. Right? For that 6 years. I don't believe him. That's just me personally. But ain't nobody said they fucked him. So he sat to the side for 6 years, bro. Till you got out. Held everything down. And then you bring some clown ass nigga around. I don't know how I feel I was him, man. Some clown ass nigga that wouldn't round when we went through all this. He wouldn't do this with you that we went through, right? Then you're gonna bring him in this joint to lavish on the shit that we worked hard for. Like, what are you doing? I just couldn't. Wow. Remember, you come from out of jail. Y'all coming from rock bottom, bro. And when y'all get somewhere, you literally just leave it. Bro, I mean that, bro. Bottom of my heart, you just gotta find that good person that you can trust with your life, literally. From eating their food, going to sleep around them, all types of shit, bro. You gotta trust that motherfucker. That's how I look at it, period. So I feel like I was blessed. I got somebody that went through all suffering with me. You feel me? So I know that person for a fact is gonna be here with me no matter what happens, because it can't get no worse. You feel me? It can. Yeah. Anything can happen worse. But the things I've been through for the last few years, to have the person stick through me with all that shit, like, you just can't, like, come on, bro. You just gotta find that type of person. Then y'all worry about sex later. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a partner in this game we call life, for sure. Life is crazy as fuck. A lot of things happen doing it. We need a partner in that thing. You know what I'm saying? So you get in a relationship just because she got a fat ass, the whole time she don't want to work, she don't want to help you in life, she can give a fuck if you give her a car. What the fuck is this for? You know what I'm saying? What we waste time with this bitch for? When shit hit the fan, which is gonna be most of your life, you need somebody to be there to get your ass out of it and make you feel better. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, man. If you can have somebody there to make you feel better in the fucked up times, look at you like shit gonna be better, bro. I'm here with you. You know what I'm saying? You need that type of bitch. You know? Cause shit gonna happen.
Yeah, any given time.
Hell yeah. You dealing with foolish ass bitches and worry about is her head done or not. That's your fault, bro. You gotta live through that one. You gotta pick and choose them right. Oh my God. Yep.
Put him in there one time, D.
Big G.
Say what?
Man.
And hold my ass.
Mondays,
Say what?
Thursdays, live, Third Perspective Podcast, baby. Night. OnlyFans J. Rabbit Jones. Representing DC, baby. Worldwide. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Twitch, Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. I'm trying to get 10,000 followers on Twitter. We're at 8,000, baby. Follow us on YouTube. Trying to get 200 subscribers with 178. Holler at your boys and girls. Spotify, Google Podcast. Help us get to 50,000 down plays for show. We're at 20,000 worldwide. We appreciate that. Ghana, Canada, Australia, Bahamas. Thank you for tuning in for show. Got something to say with you, AJ?
Yeah. Back to our earlier conversation earlier. Make sure you know your people before you marry them. If not, that'd be the worst day in your fucking
It
life.
would not be a good day at all. Pick them, choose them right, baby. Y'all live with it. You gotta eat that food, nigga.
You gotta make that bed up.
You gotta go sleep with that bitch. Not me. I can sleep good around my baby. You know what I'm saying? I can eat that food good without thinking I'm about to die. I swallowed it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all right, your boy.
Perspective.